Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Thursday, July 30, 2026. Lines August 28 and 29 confirmed as first VAT-free shopping days. Carnage Road works under scrutiny as spice mass nears. Grenadians encouraged to wear African attire for 2 days of emancipation celebrations. Driver charged in fatal guava traffic incident. Also in the news, regionally, Barbados bids farewell to Sir Garfield Sobers with state funeral. Internationally, European football leaders meet over FIFA World Cup plans. Plus, in the sports news, Anderson Peters secures spot in Commonwealth Games javelin final, while Nicole Walters makes history as Grenada's first ever para-athlete at the Commonwealth Games.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening, I'm Kenroy Baptiste. Thanks for joining us. Grenadians will have August 28 and 29 to shop tax-free as the government introduces its first VAT-free shopping days to help families ahead of the new school year. Reporter Shania McIntosh visited the streets of St. George to find out how residents are responding to the announcement.
With the official dates made public for the VAT-free shopping days, Grenadians can now mark August 28th and 29th as opportunities to shop tax-free on a wide range of goods. The initiative, timed for the back-to-school season, allows shoppers to save on groceries, school supplies, uniforms, clothing, household goods, appliances, electronics, and hair. This measure forms part of a new cost living assistance program, with government investing up to 18 million EC dollars to provide immediate relief for households across Grenada, Carriacou and PT Martinique. GBN News took to the streets of St. George's to hear what members of the public had to say about the announcement. Many welcomed the initiative, describing it as a timely measure to help families save on essential purchases.
Yeah, basically, it would be a ease up for citizens of the country, which, getting stuff at a battery in which you operate at a low cost, it will ease some of the people's pockets. So I think it's a great initiative by the government, and kudos to them on that. All right.
Thank you. Shopping has become really, really difficult with the increase in prices. So I do think it's a good thing. So people should take advantage of it. Once you got the money, that is, take advantage of it and stock up as much as you can.
I feel good because sometimes you can save a little out of it, People will, put their money together and wait and shop on that day, and whether or not people will actually be paid by the 28th and the 29th to utilize the VAT-free days is another question, because people might be waiting on their salaries to do any sort of bulk shopping. But this response to cost of living is the responsible thing that a government should do, and of course the measures that they introduced for Grenlec are really
VAT-free shopping days will continue twice monthly through October as part of efforts to stimulate economic activity at local businesses. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
As preparations continue for the peak of Spice Mass, the ongoing pipeline installation and road restoration project along the Carenage remains under public scrutiny. Motorists, businesses and event patrons are eager to know whether the area will be ready before the island's biggest cultural celebration. GBN's Eugenia Peters has the latest.
I'm on the Carenage where major pipeline works by NAWASA have begun. The question on everyone's mind that is foremost is whether or not the project will be completed in time for the main Spice Mass events. We have with us today project coordinator Mr. Nigel John, who is an engineer by profession. Mr. John, the question foremost is whether or not this project would be completed in time to accommodate the main events for Spice Mass. We're talking about the parade of the bands, we're talking about the Juve.
Yes, well, the project won't be completed, but we do have a plan for Spice Mass. And what is that plan? The Carenage looks a mess as it is now, but you would recognize that the pipes that you are seeing there, the black pipes, they're actually on the side. Why? Because we have ceased any new pipe laying on the Carenage, and we're focusing on road reinstatement to make the Carenage safe.
Speaking about
work will be completed. The contractor has actually deployed some additional resources, and those resources are focusing on the road reinstatement. The work is also happening for longer periods to ensure that more can be done overnight. We cannot work in the peak traffic hours during the day. That is obvious, because even though we're preparing for Carnival, there is still business to be done by the general public.
What percentage of the work has been completed in terms of the pipeline?
As far as in total, we have almost 95% pipe laying actually completed already, and that is pipe laying considering from down at Sandals all the way is going to end at the northern end of the Sandal Tunnel on Bruce Street, just at the entrance to the parking lot for the cruise port and so on. And we'd recognize if we are ready on the Carenage, we're almost there. The Carenage is posing a huge challenge, not just because of the traffic, but there is underground infrastructure that we're running into that had never been mapped. There's no drawing showing where it is.
We know the weight of the trucks and so that are coming on the Carenage as well. I know you do your pressure testing, and so will the trucks be able to come on the Carenage? I know it's new surface that you're applying. Yes,
but definitely, and this is why I mentioned earlier with respect to being cognizant that these trucks are going to be heavily laden trucks. You know, 3-story speakers, yeah, on these trucks, and not just the speakers and the trucks themselves and the drivers, but we know what happens in Carnival. You could have the revelers on top of the speakers. We have performers, artists on top of the trucks and on top of the cab, and we cannot afford for the trucks to even tip a bit, because persons may fall off or speakers may come loose and fall on the revelers beside the trucks. So we are in doing our work. That is why we're not rushing it through.
With the plans laid out by NAWASA's project engineer Mr. Nigel John, all eyes will now be on the progress of the project as Carnival 2026 main events loom closer. For GBN News, I am Eugenia Peters.
The organizers of this year's Emancipation celebrations are encouraging the public to don their African attire and participate in 2 days of festivities, beginning Friday, July 31. The Chief Executive Officer of Grenada Cultural Foundation says this year's observance will feature several cultural performances by local groups, as well as a regional guest. Reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
Grenada is preparing to observe the 188th anniversary of full emancipation under the theme Claiming Our Land, Our Culture, Our Identity. The Executive Officer of the Grenada Cultural Foundation and member of the National Celebrations Committee, Livingston Nelson, says the observance is a time to honor the nation's forebears while celebrating Grenadian culture. This is the second year since the Emancipation holiday was moved from the first Monday in August to August 1st. Celebrations begin on Friday with a watch night intended to recreate the atmosphere of anticipation before the first Emancipation Day. It will feature performances from community groups across the country, as well as special guests, the Jabali entertainers from Tobago.
What we are going to be doing is have religious groups from all specters of Grenada come in and put on joyous songs. So not really summons, but joyous songs, giving praises, upbeat praise music to celebrate the fact that the next day they would be free, and that would be then capped off at the end by a drum circle where we have 5 different groups. So we have the Munich, the Tivoli Drummers, the Lion Pride, we have the Rastafarians, and then we're going to be having Jabali entertainers, a group coming out of Tobago that will be part of that activity.
On Saturday, Emancipation Day, August 1st, activities will include a breakfast at the Grenville Car Park from 6 to 11 a.m., an agro-processors exhibition from 3 p.m., followed by a performance from the Rainbow City All-Stars before the annual Flambeau March. One of the highlights is a special float that will be debuted during the march from Soubise to the Grenville Bus Terminal. There, a brief official ceremony will be held, followed by additional cultural performances.
The official ceremony would be short, very short, and we go stateside into production. So we have of course, the drummers, and then we have the full contingent of the group out of Tobago called the Jabali Entertainers. They're going to be performing along with Lion Pride, along with Kenroy, the national folk group, and several other groups that are going to be part of that celebration. So you cannot miss that. We're going to be having a band, mystic band.
Nelson is encouraging the public to wear African attire and celebrate a core element of Grenadian identity.
I encourage everyone to be part of this celebration, this day, because it is our way of recognizing the sweat and the blood and the sacrifices of our forebears, our ancestors, that did all what they did for us before. Let us celebrate that important moment. Dress the part to show that you are proud of who you are.
Deidre Seeley, GBN News.
Other news, a video widely shared on social media has brought new attention to a road incident that claimed the life of 74-year-old Clarence Matthew of Guave, St. John. Shania McIntosh reports.
The footage, which circulated extensively online in the days following the July 17th incident, appears to show a vehicle striking Matthew on St. Dominic Street before continuing over him. Moments later, the driver is seen exiting the vehicle while the elderly man remains on the roadway. The video then shows bystanders rushing to the scene as they attempt to assist the injured man. Matthew was taken for medical treatment, but later succumbed to his injuries, leaving family members and the wider Guave community in mourning. Following a police investigation, 54-year-old taxi driver Michael Joseph of Central Depredine Street, Guave, has been charged with causing death by dangerous driving. Joseph made his first court appearance before the Guave Magistrate Court, where he was granted bail of $45,000 with 2 sureties and ordered to comply with several conditions, including the surrender of his travel documents and driver's license, a suspension from driving, and regular reporting to the Guave police station. The video has sparked widespread discussion across Grenada, with many expressing sadness and calling for greater care and responsibility on the nation's road. However, the circumstances surrounding the incident will ultimately be determined through the judicial process. Joseph is expected to return to the Guave Magistrate Court on December 10, 2026, as the case continues. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
We'll be right back.
August 1st is coming, and Grenville is about to transform with activities in observance of Emancipation Day 2026.
Under the theme, proudly claiming our land, our culture, our identity.
Start your day with flavor from 6 a.m. with breakfast at the Grenville Car Park. Then at 2 p.m., the energy moves to the bus terminal for a massive community exhibition.
Come see, come buy, come support. As the sun sets, the real magic begins at 5:30 p.m. with the Flambeau March from Subi Fisher facility onward to the Grenville bus terminal.
Then at 8 p.m. is the formal ceremony with brief speeches, followed by cultural activities from 8:30 p.m. featuring drumming like you've never heard before.
Dance that moves the soul, a live band that keeps the vibe alive, and special performances by local artists and groups you won't forget.
From breakfast to midnight, it's all happening at the Grenville Bus Terminal. Saturday, August 1st. Don't be late. Emancipation Day 2026. Proudly claiming our land, our culture, our identity.
This event is hosted by the National Celebrations Committee in collaboration with SEDU.
Parents, do you go to bed with the knowledge that your children are comfortably asleep in the next room? Or are they allowed to attend every Fed advertised? You are responsible for the safety and well-being of your children, and it is your responsibility to know their whereabouts. Children should not be at adult events. Please guide your children, engage them in age-appropriate activities. Let us be spicy parents for this carnival season and beyond. S. Speak to your children about positive behavior. P. Pay attention to them at all times. I. Inspire good behavior in your children by also displaying good behavior. C. Check with your children. Always know their whereabouts. Y. You are responsible for your children. Maintain control to keep them safe. This is a message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Still standing in line? There's a faster way. You can now make a payment directly to Grenlec, anytime, anywhere. Just visit myaccount.grenlec.com. Your payment goes through instantly and your account updates right away. Sign up today and put the power in your hands.
We search for brilliance, looking far, asking wide, not realizing it's been right here all along. Makers, storytellers, dreamers shaping color, rhythm, and vision into something only Grenadians can create. But for too long, we've been working in the dark, hidden, overlooked, out of reach. Until now, Goka's Creative Directory brings everyone, creatives, businesses, and the community into one connected space. Find the artist who understands your vision, the jeweler whose craft speaks for itself, the storyteller and musician whose work reflects who we are. Visit us at creativeaffairs.gov.gd. Your next collaboration is only one search away.
Grenada, the biggest show in Carnival, is back again. This is Free-Day. Free-Day. Wednesday, August 5th, the Grenada National Stadium will shake. Remember, you must wear black on stage. Nadia Batts and her band. Full blown. Freetown Collective. Michael Tasia. Problem Child. Money. Little Carrie. Tara the Governor. Wasway. Brad Lion. Lava Man. Jazz King. Boise. Dash. Sakina and the Band. General PVC. And a special surprise guest. Gates open at 10 p.m. This is Free-Day, the biggest show in Grenada's Carnival.
This summer, your plans don't have to wait. Take that dream vacation. Experience Carnival like never before. Invest in your education. Renovate your home. Or finally tackle those big plans
starting off. With the Ariza Credit Union Awesome August Loan, you can borrow up to $75,000 for any purpose. Dream bigger, travel farther, learn more, improve your home. Whatever your goal, we're ready to help you get there. Visit any Ariza Credit Union branch. Apply today and turn your plans into reality with fast, convenient financing and the trusted service you have come to expect. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future. Loans are subject to approval. Terms and conditions apply. See us for complete details.
It's me, people, thank God. My big up Spice up there, you don't know. Big up GBN. First thing you don't know, Wednesday coming is competition, the 5th. I will be there. People, bring out their crew, bring out their fans, support. You don't know, Tasha, I'm fed up. You send me in a pink house, I'm fed up. You send me in a graveyard, I'm fed up. You send me in a prison, I'm fed up. I'm fed up. Or what I do for Tasha, or what I buy for Tasha.
This Emancipation Weekend, freedom takes the sea. The Media Workers Association of Grenada invites you aboard Unscripted, the Freedom Edition. Friday, July 31st. Step into an unforgettable night of music, vibes, culture, and connection aboard the ultimate summer cruise experience. Meet your favorite media personalities, party under the stars, and celebrate freedom the unscripted way. Aboard the Ecstasy. Boarding is at 7 p.m., sailing at 8 p.m. Dress code freedom chic, bold, stylish, unapologetically you. Tickets are limited and going fast. Get your tickets online at GoToFet and at recognized ticket outlets. Unscripted, the Freedom Edition, because the best stories are the ones you never planned. In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home, the business you build, the future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Football fans and instant cash lovers, it's time to score big with Instacash Golden Goal. For just $5, you could kick your way to a top prize of $10,000. Match any of your numbers to the winning numbers and win the prize shown instantly. With a winning match, check the VAR screen bonus and add that prize to your total winnings. And that's not all. There's a thrilling corner kick triple below, played separately. Match 3 like amounts and win that amount. Or match 2 like amounts plus the soccer ball symbol and triple your winnings. Whether it's the 500 or the big $10,000 goals, grab your golden goal Instacash ticket today and start scoring cash. Must be 18 or older to play.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
A new online platform designed to strengthen biodiversity conservation and climate resilience in Grenada has been launched. Here's what we can tell you. The Gap Contribution Network's project website was unveiled on Wednesday. More in this Christina John report.
The website serves as a central hub for biodiversity information, bringing together baseline data, educational videos, monitoring goals, policy resources, and field protocols on some of Grenada's most important yet under-documented species and conservation priorities. Project coordinator for the Climate Resilient Agriculture Project, Arnold Felix, described the launch as a significant milestone for Grenada. He commended the team responsible for developing the platform, noting that it will help educate the public about iconic species such as the Grenada dove and the Grenada frog, while supporting the country's broader conservation agenda. Meanwhile, Dr. Jody Daniel cited the extensive monitoring and capacity building efforts that laid the foundation for the website. It include training in frog surveys, Grenada dove monitoring, sea turtle conservation, and humane mongoose control.
Been working with Gaia over the past few months as a grantee under the CRA project, and I must say that the team has been very proactive. They have been very effective, especially as it relates to biodiversity conservation. I do believe that this website launch event is actually a milestone for Grenada because we are in need of more conservation initiatives. We are in need of more data harvesting and data publishing. I was privileged to actually witness, how should I say it? I saw a little preview of the website, so I must say that it's beautiful. I know that they have been working very hard to make this here possible, and I do hope that this does not serve as just a launch, but it becomes a platform where a lot of Grenadians can interact and learn and gain knowledge and a lot of information which is important to us as a nation.
Forestry Officer Dillian Palmer also welcomed the launch of the platform, describing it as an important tool for public education, stakeholder engagement, and long-term conservation of Grenada's biodiversity.
Having that site up, it's something that persons not only at the department but also other key stakeholders can be in tune with. You want to get a quick snapshot of what's happening, get information on the different species. I hope that in the future that it will build out and it will expand not only to the endemic species but also to other species on island. Most of the species that are hunted, because persons like to know about the manikou or the armadillo, the tattoo, the mona monkey, etc. So it's something that we can build upon. And I think it's high hopes that we won't leave it stagnant like a lot of the different websites, but it's something that we can all have an input in, to build that website. Because persons will call upon the department for information, and then we can also just send them, check out the site where they can get a nice collage of information.
The website is expected to become a growing resource for conservation partners, educators, policymakers, researchers, and members of the public interested in Grenada's biodiversity and environmental resilience. The platform can be accessed at www.grenadabiodiversity.org, where users can explore information on the country's unique wildlife, conservation initiatives, and environmental monitoring programs. Christina John, GBN News.
The Caribbean has many renewable energy resources, but leaders say the main problem is not technology. It is the lack of trained workers and strong institutions. The Caribbean Development Bank and the Caribbean Center for Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency have started the Assert 2030 program to help build skills and support clean energy in the region.
The Caribbean is rich in renewable energy resources, but regional leaders say the biggest obstacle to transforming the sector is no longer technology. It is the shortage of skilled people and strong institutions. To address those challenges, the Caribbean Development Bank and the Caribbean Center for Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency, CRE, have launched the Assert 2020 Regional Capacity Strengthening Program. Director of Projects Department at the Caribbean Development Bank, O'Reilly Lewis, says the initiative will strengthen energy planning and improve regional data systems.
Governments, regulators, utilities, and energy professionals must be enabled to plan and to implement modern energy systems. They also must have access to reliable data and timely technical advice. Without these capabilities, good ideas remain concepts and investment opportunities are delayed. Capacity strengthening is therefore a fundamental investment to accelerate the region's sustainable energy development.
The program will also help countries develop integrated resource. CRE Executive Director Dr. Mohamed Naji says the program is about creating long-term change rather than isolated projects.
But projects can deliver, and they do deliver valuable impact. But being able to engross them into a program that has a distinctive framework and an outlook in the medium to long term really requires a coordinated, program-based approach that strengthens institutions, develops people. People at the core is extremely important, improves our decision-making, mobilizes investment in the near, medium, and short term, very important.
Canada's High Commissioner to Barbados, Brenda Will, says building people is more important than constructing buildings.
The launch of Assert 2030 recognizes a simple reality. A successful energy transition is not only about infrastructure and investment, it is also about people. That understanding is at the heart of Canada's support for renewable energy and climate resilience in the Caribbean, a partnership that spans decades. Canada has long supported climate action across the region through a range of bilateral, regional, and multilateral partnerships.
The U.S. $5.3 million program will be implemented over the next 30 months, and it is expected to strengthen energy security, reduce dependence on imported fossil fuels, and help Caribbean countries build more resilient and sustainable economies. Deanza Roberts, CBC News.
Stay tuned for GBN ISO.
A good eye catches all. GBN ISO is brought to you by ClearVision.
Oh, I got my glasses from ClearVision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at ClearVision Eye Center.
ClearVision Eye Center.
ClearVision Center.
Cassidy Frank has made history as Grenada's first female tower crane operator, shattering
stereotypes in a field traditionally dominated by men. Becoming the first woman to operate a tower crane here is an honor, she says, adding that she hopes it inspires young people to consider careers they may never have imagined for themselves. Frank is in fact encouraging Grenada's youth, especially young women, to dream big and challenge the limits. She says it's a career path open to them as well. She looks forward to the day when more women can join her high above the skyline, building Grenada's future. She says, chase after your dreams. There's a place for you here. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or through our social media platforms. That's for GBN I Saw.
Congratulations. We'll be right back.
Come experience the spirit, strength, and beauty of Carriacou. Join us for the Carriacou Regatta Festival 2026, happening July 31st to August 2nd. Feel the excitement of thrilling boat races across our crystal clear water. Enjoy vibrant onshore activity, music, food, and pure vibe. This is more than a festival. It's resilience, culture, and unforgettable memories, all in one place. So gather your crew, bring your energy, and come sail into the celebration. Carriacou Regatta Festival 2026, anchored in tradition, sailing to tomorrow, to tomorrow, to tomorrow, to tomorrow.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Attention Carnival lovers, as we gear up to celebrate, the Cannabis Secretariat has an important reminder for all residents and visitors. Smoking cannabis in public places is illegal. And remember, it's against the law to supply cannabis to anyone under 21. Thanks to recent amendments, you can enjoy personal, medicinal, and therapeutic use in private. But let's keep our celebration safe and responsible. That means no public sales, no parking, and please don't engage with anyone under 21. Let's protect our nation and have a fantastic carnival season. The Cannabis Secretariat, guiding responsible cannabis use and awareness in Grenada. Enjoy and stay safe.
Come and get your son. Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sun Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Island, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
With just $5, catch your lucky break and double your money with $25,000 scratchy for the same price. Win easy with Money, Money, Money and Electric Sevens. Check out these scratch games at authorized lottery agents across the Tri-Island. Over $1.5 million in total prizes and as much as $25,000 can be won on just one ticket of each game. Play Scratch today. Absolutely no draws and no waiting, just chances at instant winnings. Scratch, win, easy. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Grenada, are you ready for the most epic cool down after Spice Mass? Because on Wednesday, August 12th, the Grenada National Cricket Stadium becomes the home of one massive soca experience. Carnival Encore, Sunset Over White.
Are you ready?
Featuring not one, but two international soca giants, Marshall Montano and the Monk Band. Yes, the band. And they'll be joined by some of Grenada's biggest soca superstars for one unforgettable night of music, vibes, and pure island energy. This is the event that keeps the carnival spirit alive. The final celebration. The Encore. You don't want to miss. General admission and VIP early bird tickets are sold out online. General admission $150. VIP $550. Get your tickets now at GoToFed.com and the official Sunshine Promotions outlets. Carnival Encore 2026. Sunset Over White. Wednesday, August 12th at the National Cricket Stadium. When the road ends, this is the Encore.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Republic Bank is once again reaffirming its commitment to preserving Grenada's cultural heritage by supporting the 2026 Carriacou Regatta Festival. The bank has provided financial support for this year's event, marking more than 40 years of sponsorship for one of the island's most celebrated festivals. The regatta makes its return from July 31 to August 2 after it was cancelled in 2024 and 2025 following Hurricane Beryl's devastation of Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Republic Bank says the return of the festival represents the resilience and determination of the people of Carriacou while celebrating the island's rich tradition of boat building and sailing. The bank is continuing its sponsorship of the large deck sloop racing category, noting that regatta not only preserves an important part of Carriacou's cultural identity, but also creates valuable economic opportunities through tourism, business, and cultural exchange. Republic Bank says it is honored to stand with the people of Carriacou as the island continues its journey of recovery and renewal. We'll be back with the sports news. Tony Julian will be in.
This summer is your chance to make memories, chase new adventures, and finally take those plans off your list with a summer sizzle loan from Co-op Bank. Borrow up to $50,000 unsecured with competitive interest rates and the chance to win exciting summer prizes. Whether you're traveling, renovating, preparing for back to school, planning a family celebration, or investing in something important, we've got the financing for you. Don't delay your plans. Make this your best summer yet with a summer sizzle loan from Co-op Bank. Apply today. Visit our website or your nearest branch for details. Welcome home.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffinville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible, physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Every low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
It's me, people, thank God. My big up Spice Up the Esplanade, you don't know. Big up GBN. First thing you don't know. Wednesday come in this competition, the 5th, I will be there. People, bring out your crew, bring out your fans, support. You don't know, Tasha, I'm fed up. You send me in a pink house, I'm fed up. You send me in a graveyard, I'm fed up. You send me in a prison, I'm fed up. I'm fed up. All what I do for Tasha, all what I buy for Tasha.
Attention Carnival lovers, as we gear up to celebrate Spice Mass, the Cannabis Secretariat has an important reminder for all residents and visitors. Smoking cannabis in public places is illegal. And remember, it's against the law to supply cannabis to anyone under 21. Thanks to recent amendments, you can enjoy personal, medicinal, and therapeutic use in private. But let's keep our celebration safe and responsible. That means no public sales, no public smoking. Please don't engage with anyone under 21. Let's protect our nation and have a fantastic carnival season. The Cannabis Secretariat, guiding responsible cannabis use and awareness in Grenada. Enjoy and stay safe.
Come and get your son.
For 40 years, Answer Coatings Grenada has been part of your story. More than paint, it's pride and care in every drop. As the proud manufacturers of Sissons and Berger paint, we've protected your homes and communities for generations. Answer Coatings Grenada Limited, 40 years strong, 40 years trusted. A legacy in every drop.
$10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please.
Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet?
Yes, multi-X, all of them.
Smart! Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong.
Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Great Thursday evening to you, sporting fans. Well, we begin with the Grenada Cricket Association, actually, the GCA. They're pushing for a structural revamp of local cricket. Newly appointed GCA President Clyde John, who assumed leadership following the sudden passing of former President Norman Gilbert, is aiming to address critical issues stalling the domestic game. This local overhaul closely aligns with major ongoing investments that are transforming the island's sports profile. A massive $12 million modernization project of the Grenada National Cricket Stadium that was recently completed with assistance from China. This initiative ensures that the island possesses world-class facilities capable of hosting premium events. Concurrently, Cricket West Indies has activated its National Cricket Development Framework. This framework standardizes regional youth academies for talented players between the ages of 11 and 18. The GCA's local restructuring aims to anchor Grenadian talent firmly within this new regional pathway.
Tell you is that we have a plan to restructure the cricket, and it begins all from the roots. The fellas that we have now that are excelling, we want to put a structure in place where we can look towards Olympic qualification. That is another area that has opened up for cricket. So the elite program or the player development at the senior level, this is something that we hope could get on stream. We've had some, I would put it, small dialogue with the Ministry of Sports concerning it, and so we're hoping that we can continue to dialogue with them to develop a plan that could get our cricketers at least Pan Am Games, to the CAC Games, twice, and then on to the Olympics.
Anderson Peters just keeps coming through, this time officially booking his spot in the men's javelin throw final at the Commonwealth Games. He achieved this by finishing second overall in the qualification round. The conditions at the stadium were incredibly difficult due to freezing temperatures and unpredictable wind. Because of these harsh elements, no athlete managed to reach the automatic qualification standard of 84 meters. But Peters safely advanced by throwing a best distance of 81.29 meters on his second attempt. Sri Lanka's Rumesh Tharanga Grenada Parateki led the entire qualification field with a top throw of 82.84 meters. South Africa's Doyle Smith finished just behind Peters in third place with a mark of 80.64 meters. Other major global contenders, including Niraj Chopra of India and Arshad Nadeem of Pakistan, also successfully advanced to the next round, this despite throwing below their usual averages. The highly anticipated medal round will take place tomorrow, Friday the 31st of July. Peters will compete against 11 other top athletes for a spot on the podium. Nico Walters has officially etched his name into Grenada's sporting history by becoming the nation's first ever para-athlete to compete at the Commonwealth Games. He achieved this monumental milestone at the 2026 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, Scotland. Walters marked his historic debut at the Scotstoun Stadium by competing in the men's F42-64 discus competition. He added to the celebration by throwing a new personal best distance of 25.78 meters. This groundbreaking appearance represents a massive step forward for the Grenada Paralympic Committee and the development of high-performance parasport on the island. Meanwhile, cyclist Red Walters will open his campaign on Friday the 31st in the elimination race. That starts with the qualification round at 12:13 p.m., followed by the event final later that evening at 7:23 p.m. The action continues on Saturday the 1st of August as he takes on the scratch race with qualification scheduled for 11:49 a.m. and the final race taking place at 6:20 p.m. He'll conclude his Commonwealth Games journey on Sunday the 2nd of August, competing in the points race qualification at 9:39 a.m., aiming to secure a spot in the final at 4:39 p.m. Lyndon Victor has successfully wrapped up day one of the decathlon at the Commonwealth Games, placing himself in an excellent position to challenge for an historic third consecutive gold medal. Lyndon Victor opened his campaign by finishing second in his heat with an impressive time of 10.54 seconds to secure 966 points. He maintained his composure through the long jump and shot put, racking up 2,685 points to hold second place overall behind Canada's Damian Warner. He concluded his first 5 disciplines, batting through the high jump to secure his overnight position in the chasing pack. The multi-sport competition will resume tomorrow with the final 5 events, where Lyndon is expected to showcase his signature strengths, the discus and javelin throwing events. So the latest sporting highlights there for you is still ahead. Kenroy Baptiste coming back in with regional and international developments. So do stay with us for the Evening News Thursday. Tony Julian here, wishing you a good night.
Sir Garfield Sobers, Barbados' famous cricket player, was given a state funeral with full military honours. People from all over the country gathered to remember his life as his casket travelled through the capital city.
Draped in the national flag, Sir Garfield's casket began its final journey from Lyndhurst Funeral Home through Bridgetown until it arrived at the historic Parliament buildings, home to the third oldest Parliament in the Commonwealth. The casket was carefully placed on a gun carriage, a tradition reserved for state and military funerals. Before beginning its procession through the capital, escorted with full military honors of the combined forces of the Barbados Defence Force and the Barbados Police Service. Resplendent in their ceremonial uniforms, they provided a striking display of discipline and dignity as they led the solemn procession. Hundreds lined the route, some standing in silence, some applauded as the cortege passed. Businesses paused. Workers left their offices and family gathered to say a final thank you to the man who brought immense pride to Barbados and the cricketing world. The combined forces marched in slow time to the solemn strains of the Dead March from Handel Saul, a piece of music traditionally reserved for occasions of national mourning and state ceremonies. That's before change into quick march, reflecting the pageantry of a state funeral. Every measure echoed the gravity of the celebration of his life.
Further afield, European football's governing body, UEFA, is leading opposition to FIFA's plans to sell part of the World Cup to private investors. UEFA says FIFA has gone too far and has called an emergency meeting. FIFA believes outside investment will help pay for football development.
The starting gun has been fired on a plan to sell off parts of the World Cup. FIFA boss Gianni Infantino has given member associations until mid-September to back the move or risk losing out on a multi-million-dollar payment.
It is an opportunity, but not an obligation. Too little of football's growing commercial value reaches the parts of the game that need it most. Capturing that value requires additional expertise, additional insight.
The FIFA forward enterprise is being valued at around $20 billion. It will be in charge of FIFA's commercial rights and major tournaments. It's hoped private investors will contribute more than $4 billion. FIFA says it will help generate $10 billion for football development funding over the next 4 years. Under the plan, associations will receive an initial $40 million to grow the game, but many countries say they were informed rather than consulted.
A reminder of the headlines after this. Headlines once more. August 28 and 29 confirmed as first VAT-free shopping days. Carenage roadworks under scrutiny as Spice Mass nears. Grenadians encouraged to wear African attire for 2 days of emancipation celebrations. Driver charged in fatal Guelph traffic incident. Also in the news regionally, Barbados bids farewell to Sir Garfield Sobers with state funeral. Plus in the sports news, plus internationally, European football leaders meet over FIFA World Cup plans. And we can tell you in the sports news, Anderson Peters secures spot in Commonwealth Games javelin final, while Nicole Walters makes history as Grenada's first ever para-athlete at the Commonwealth Games. We are done for now. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. Thanks for joining us. Good night.